Welcome back, Robotics and Automation. This is the state contest board. One of the functions at the state contest is that we have to place the metal cube on the conveyor. The conveyor belt has to take it down to the motor end, and while it's running we need a flashing light and an audible sound so that it can then move down to the end of the conveyor belt. At the end we want a sensor then to be able to sense that the cube is down there and then shut off not only the conveyor belt but shut off the light and our buzzer. Now the output number 1 is connected to the light, as well it sends a signal to the logo. The logo machine now is in control of the buzzer, and the only reason we send it through the logo is that we want to have it turn on and off. We need that frequency generator to be able to pulse it. And we've discovered that that buzzer is a little bit fussy, so we'll have to see if it works this time. But you'll notice that when I put the cube down, I put it down at a 45-degree angle. The reason being is that when it gets down to the other end and hits the light sensor, that we want the light to bounce away from itself so that the input that's going to number 7 will stop. And then that's what the robot is looking for, is to have that input stop, and then it'll jump to stop. And as you looked at the first video, we set this up so that our conveyor is running on axis number 8. At the same time it turns on the light and the horn. Now it loops back on itself each time it begins to look for that light at the end, and when it sees it, it then jumps it to the label that we have stop, stops the conveyor belt, and then turns off the light and the buzzer. So let's give it a try. Set it up to run. I don't know how this got over there. And let's give it a shot. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It was a success. We are just overachievers here. Get up and do that happy dance. All right, so we have this grouping now that we'll add to the larger program, and we'll then set up to be able to move to the cube off the defect sensor over to the proximity sensor, and then we'll write this control sequence then into the program so that we can get it to start. And here now, with everything stopped, we would then have it jumped back up to loop so that it could start over and a new control system can be set up for ourselves. Okay? We'll see you next time.